Woosah my ditch, motherfucker.
Woo-saw, motherfucker. Woo-saw. Oh, man.
Top of my woosah.
Oh, that's right. We get to try out the new background.
Yeah, we do. Until we talk about stuff that's going to need a program. But anyways, we are now live
You're
on Twitch.
really loud. Damn.
Am I live? Loud? Yeah, I'm loud.
You are to me.
There we go.
Why am I not getting picked up well? Not getting picked up.
Oh, I just realized it says Drunkscussions Gaming. Let me fix that real quick before we up in this too much. I said I wanted to pick a link, not I wanted to fuck a mink.
Pick a link?
Yeah, fuck a mink. The fuck you
That's
think?
bestiality.
Not if it's a dead jacket. What are we talking about?
A lot of shit, I guess, today. Big one is the one that everyone's talking about. We'll get into that.
Then the title is Epstein didn't kill himself?
Bonjour. All right, you ready to start this shit here in a second?
Take a sip, bud.
All right. Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whenever the hell you're listening to us. This is Drunkscussions, and we're your hosts. I'm Paul.
And I'm Sean. I just fucked this up.
What did you fuck up?
Well, if you're watching us on our stream, I've got to change Paul's nickname. Because
what is it?
Grew McSmalllegs to put us in the right order.
And I was going to say, our names are flipped.
Yes.
There we go.
Anyways, we're good.
There we go.
We're good. Technical difficulties. Anyways, Paul, how you been, bud?
Oh, stressful. New job, new everything. So I'm just working a lot and, drinking tonight a little bit. And then smoking because it's legal now. So, woo!
Hooray. I am also not drinking anymore. At least for 90 days, I've got a new program that I'll talk about. It's pretty cool. It's complex, but nobody else has done it before. That's kind of the cool thing about it. I am drinking water and giving high fives to myself.
High fives?
Through the lungs.
Oh, do you feel a difference?
When you clap your chest? Yeah, sometimes. My heart skips sometimes. Wait, what?
That's from not. Did you stop the caffeine too? You cut off everything?
Yes.
You still drinking coffee?
I cut out caffeine. However, for pre-workout, I do still take that. I've literally cut my caffeine intake in half, which is significant.
But did you increase your pre-workout?
No. Pre-workout, I was actually a half of the recommended dose. So I do stimulant per workout that has the caffeine. I do 1 scoop of that. Dose is 2. So I do 1 scoop of that, and then I do 1 scoop of nitric oxide, which is a more pump type of stuff.
Oh, I don't like the beta-alanine. Are you beta-alanine fan? You like the fucking tingles?
I do like a little tingle, especially if I'm doing a higher repetition type workout. Because it just, you need it. It sucks without it. It really does.
Right.
You have to have a lot of energy to push through wanting to do something like that. Like today I did abs for the first time in like 4 years. I have abs. Like you can see my abs, but abs are made in the kitchen, right? It's not a predominant muscle you're always training. The only time mine was ever trained was doing like core workouts, so deadlifts, things like that. So I've got this huge muscle band right above my pecker. And then above that is your smaller, where like predominantly your abs are at, right?
Right.
Those are like super weak, super little tiny weak.
Same. So actually we were talking about it and we'll get into it in a second. But before we do that, I want to say cheers and your water or whatever you're drinking. And let's roll that intro.
I don't know what's going on, but our stream is having a hard time processing stuff. Anyways, yeah, let's roll that intro.
1, 2, 3.
I'm a type 2 civilization hipster.
Jesus is watching you. You're going to all burn in hell. That's why Antarctica's off limits. It's just a bunch of penguins fucking each other, and it causes a chain reaction. People lose their fucking minds.
Trust me, man, I've seen some shit.
Nice to be in orbit.
Roger, 0G, and I feel fine.
You should probably go get that checked and shove a finger in your bum. You're laughing, but it's already in there.
And we are back. Thank you so much for joining Drunkscussions podcast. If our cameras cut out during this in and out for some reason, I don't know. I'm not figuring that shit out.
We're doing a whole new background and everything, so let's hear what you guys have to say. We're definitely gonna have to fix it at some point. I don't know, because that the little live chat, hard to read. I mean, I can read it on ours, but on the stream's difficult. But it is a cool feature. It is a cool feature. But I do have to say, damn you,
What?
because your gym is beautiful. And my brother threw a great idea my way, and I haven't thought about it. And we have that back office. He's like, why don't we just turn that into like a fucking gym, dude? He's like, it floods. We'll just fucking put rubber mats down and use a squeegee. I was like,
Does that room flood often?
nope, just in the springtime.
Oh, so every year.
Yeah, like every year, but like maybe once or twice a year. If it has to be like a really bad rain for it to flood, because like the fucking concrete's like a little tilted. But there's French drains that I just put in, so I don't know. I haven't been back there recently to see if there's a lot of water damage or anything. But either way, it's already concrete. We could fucking clean her up.
Don't you have a
Yeah,
lot
big
of
boy.
shit in there that could possibly mold?
Oh, I'm burning shit, dude. Burning it. There's a lot of wood and shit out there that's not needed. I'm like going
Wait,
to the fire.
It's covered in mold?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't checked that. I'm gonna fucking grab the old, like there's some old dressers and like an old wooden gun cabinet. I'm gonna fucking burn that shit. Like it's dumb. It's not gonna be able to be sold. Like just fire.
What's the worst that could fucking happen, you know? No big deal.
I mean, maybe start the zombie apocalypse. I don't know. You know, spore goes into the air and gets someone.
Anyways, so some crazy stuff came out recently. Recently. That came out of nowhere. In regards to a special somebody who was very near and dear to a certain wheelchair-bound man's
Oh, we
decrepit
talked.
heart.
We're talking about fucking Wexner.
No, Jeffrey Pepstein.
Why are you changing his name? Jeffrey Epstein. You can say it.
Well, he didn't
He's
kill
scared to say
himself.
his. No, he didn't. But when you talk about Lex Wessner and everything coming about, I mean, everyone knew they were like friends, acquaintance. He was his.
Well, Les Wexner was so Les Wexner owns Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, all of
The limited
Licenza,
brand.
limited brand.
the
Yeah.
limit- Yeah.
So when it comes to little girls in underwear, I'm sure he's used to that. But well, Jeffrey Epstein was his financial advisor for a very long time there.
Yeah.
So it's yeah. There's a lot in it. A lot of people are like, "Oh, Jimmy Kimmel's going to be on it because of what Aaron Rodgers said." Jimmy Kimmel was not on the anywhere in the court documents, so it wasn't an official list that was released. It was 936 court related documents to the trials, right? So there was when it came to like new names popping up, nothing was really too crazy. Like you already knew about Prince Andrews, you knew about certain treasurers, you knew about politicians, you knew about all this shit.
Actors.
Yeah. It was two people that really kind of caught people off guard. One was David Copperfield, but it's only a matter of time till his name disappears off the list. Badooms. Get it? Because he's a
I do.
fucking magician.
Fucking magician.
And then
But what if he was just hired to go out there and like do a private show and he had no idea what was going
I definitely think that isn't the case because David Copperfield's got a lot of like background when it comes to allegations
on?
and things like
I don't
that.
know this. I'm ignorant on his situation.
I didn't know about it till today. That's what's crazy. Like I was like, oh, let's learn a little bit more about David Copperfield, see if he has anything that could kind of put him on the bad side.
And like now I want to know, do you know?
What do you mean? Do I know about David
Like,
Copperfield?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just got allegations from his past, like sexual assault allegations and shit like that. So
Any nothing charged though?
I didn't look that far into it. I sat
That
there and
would've
there was so many. It's
Not to say that
936
allegations
pages.
aren't bad. I'm not
Yeah,
saying that or to take away from that, but if there was a charge on top of it, that's just like, ooh.
The names on the court documents really don't matter. At least I hope they don't, because a certain person that you and I really hope shouldn't be on the list was. Now, this isn't like the list of people that went over there and did stuff, right? This is just people mentioned in court documents. George Lucas.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Execute Order 14 because that's the favorite
Ooh.
age.
But I also heard, I don't know how true this is. Is it also the logs go to the flight there and there's a dive center that's on the island and that you can dive off of his island? So I'm wondering, did anyone ever fly there and have to go, like they scheduled a vacation-y kind of thing
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Stephen Hawking, actually, as a matter of fact, was one of the divers. They
No,
attached
he
jets to
wasn't.
his wheelchair, and no,
I believed you for a second. It's like it's his last wish. He's like, I want to go scuba
bro,
diving.
the
More like
fucking
I
memes,
want to go scuba diving.
the fucking memes that are coming out of Stephen Hawking going to Jeffrey Epstein's island is incredible. There is one of like these are actual people that have done this. There has been divers that have been in a wheelchair, and they're on video, and it's like Jeffrey Epstein on his way to.
What?
or,
All I hear is in my head right now is Stephen Hawking, where it's like, push me and then just touch me.
so I can get my
Get my satisfaction.
satisfaction. Oh, what if
Oh
Daft Punk
no.
was warning us?
Oh no.
Oh
Oh,
no.
that's hilarious
Uh,
and terrible all at the same time.
there's videos of people that are in wheelchairs skydiving. Pretty cool. But now the meme is, yeah, Stephen Hawking on his way to Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Oh no.
I've sent them in the group chat today. They're cracking me up.
I learned this too before this stuff that Hawking is buried between Newton and someone else, I forget, in Oxford. Like he's buried where they're buried, so he's behind, like by all the rest of these other scientists. You good? What happened? Did we lose you? Yes, we lost you.
Yeah,
Okay, technical difficulties. Cough.
Yeah.
Um,
Thoughts on Gypsy Rose? She just got released from prison. I'm not.
who's? Am I? Oh, again, I'm ignorant on this kind of stuff. Like, who is that?
I've heard the
chat.
name. I've heard the name before, but
Who is that, chat? Should I know it? It's like you know it, but you don't know the person's name. I'm about to Google this. Hold on.
Anyways, so the big picture, right? The documents feature roughly 150 people in previously redacted parts of the suit against Jolene Maxwell, who was sentenced last year to 20 years in prison on sex trafficking and other charges for helping Epstein sexually abuse teenage girls. Being named, though, in the suit does not equate to being accused of wrongdoing. More Epstein-related documents are expected to be released this coming week. So I don't think she and her boyfriend killed her mom.
I get it. Yeah, she killed her boyfriend, killed her mom. They made a movie after it, didn't they? The girl, yeah, they definitely made a movie after it. It was like The Act or something. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Or it was a show. It was
She
a
got
show.
released from prison.
Yeah.
I wonder how long she's gonna make it on the streets.
No shit.
So
Joey King plays it. Okay, wow. That's crazy. It's from what I've heard, a good movie. I haven't watched it, but I've seen it like on TV I don't know. Either way, I definitely might tune into that.
There's a movie with Adam Sandler where he plays as like a weird Hollywood person who just happens to know everyone. You know what movie I'm talking about? He knows all the stars and he's been like an agent for all the up and coming stars, and then they drop him later on.
Oh, Gems or whatever.
Something like that. Think of Jeffrey Epstein like that. So there was court documents that said, hey, do you want to come to the island? Stephen Hawking is joining us, right? So he was basically collecting celebrities and high influential people to persuade other high influential people to come out there and get to know him, right?
And probably to be their financial advisor.
Yeah, that's what you call it. So there
that's what you call it.
When it comes to people mentioned though on it, one of the top mentioned people in these court documents was former President Clinton, where he is says Epstein's accuser says the financier had remarked that Clinton, in quotes, likes them young, end quote, referring to girls. Which is,
I mean, we already knew Bill had a problem. Like he got a BJ in the fucking Oval Office
by somebody that was a lot younger than him.
Yep.
So
that's kind of like go figure. That tracks. Now here's the thing: what's going to happen with the Clinton thing? Because they're too powerful. That's kind of annoying.
Former President Donald Trump is mentioned in the documents, but no reference is made to any illicit behavior on his part. One witness recalled Epstein saying, "We'll call up Trump" during a stop in Atlantic City. So more or less, just I would imagine that
I
was
was gonna
for
say,
gambling purposes,
I
like the
I was gonna say, I
casinos.
thought I heard someone talking about that on TikTok, and it never mentions him landing. It mentions people talking about him.
It was meeting up with Donald Trump and going to his casinos. That's
Yeah,
what, and going
not
to
anywhere
Mar-a-Lago
on the
and things like
island
that.
though. Yeah.
Uh, but the thing about it, like, there isn't a full list of people that's been to the island, right? That doesn't
Yeah,
exist yet.
they were supposed to, and they never
No,
did.
no, no. It was the court documents that are going to be released. They never said anything about the full list of names, and as a matter of fact, they're not going to release it.
Of
Is
course,
what
they
it
want to
comes down to.
protect the congressmen and fucking congresswomen.
Prince Andrew's also on the list, which people really kind of knew about, but it was put in writing basically. Repeated rejection allegations of wrongdoing in regards to Epstein and previously denied. Geffrey's, I don't know, accusations that Epstein arranged for him to sexually abuse and um, Orchard Grape her when she was 17 years old. The prince settled her lawsuit against him in 2022, but did not admit any wrongdoing in the settlement. There was a $10 million settlement there. Michael Jackson,
There you go.
David
The
Copperfield,
royal
Stephen Hawking.
family just made of money.
Yeah. There's a few people that were mentioned over 190 times, but they're basically on their way out of life anyways from their ages, from what it looks
Oh,
like.
and I'm guessing Lex was one of them.
Hold on. Uno momento. Another technical difficulty popped up.
Yep. Okay. Taking a break for a second because daddy duty calls. What about you, chat? Oh no, don't tell me that. Why would... So you're telling me that they made a movie about Gypsy Rose and she killed her boyfriend and her mother, and now she's out free and she has an OnlyFans?
So something came up where I have to pull off the live.
Oh,
I don't
so
know
we're
for
gonna
how
just do it
long.
later?
I mean, that's kind of what it is coming down to right now, dude. Unless you can pull David in.
Nope, that's fine. Guys, I apologize. We have some inconveniences and some problems, and we'll hopefully get back on here in a little bit.
Yes, I will be back on in a little bit. I will go ahead and put up the BRB though. We will be
Thank you.
back. Give me a few minutes.
All right, I'm staying here. Yo, what's up?
Apparently, he wants me to talk to you for a minute on the
You are live on the podcast. Daughter wants daddy, which means Lauren is officially
Oh.
first time on the podcast. Paul, have fun.
Okay, hell yeah. I'm guessing he's trying to put the baby down and baby not want to sleep.
Yeah, she keeps asking for him, so.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Go satisfy. So we were talking. Have you seen the show on Gypsy Rose? It's called. I just looked it up too, and I freaking forgot. Chat, help me. The Act. It's called The Act, and it's
The
got like
Act?
Joey King in it. The Act. Apparently, this girl Gypsy was like getting drugged by her mother and stuff. She found out, and then she like killed her mother and her boyfriend.
Yeah, I know about the case. I've never seen the show or movie.
I haven't either. Apparently, I need to. It's got good ratings, and I haven't even watched it. But
I like
she promotes it on her Instagram, I guess. But she has an OnlyFans. I know it scared me too when I said that. So she killed her brother or her boyfriend and her mother, and is free. And they made a show about her that she's making money on, and now she has an OnlyFans. That's fucked, isn't it? Like I feel like that's fucked.
What sick fucks are paying to see this?
Right, that's what I'm agreeing
And,
with.
like-
I don't know. Yeah.
Interesting.
And she's based on the photos when I googled her too. Like, you know what I mean? Like Google Gypsy Rose right now. I want to hear what you have to say.
I know what she looks like.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, oh.
I mean, she's not my type, but I'm sure
Right.
she's someone's type. It's not even her appearance that's the problem.
It's just who's paying for that though.
But
like,
yeah,
they know the
it's like,
story.
where's your moral compass? When
Well,
you're-
I guess that's true. There's people have no moral compass anymore. It's just fucking out the window. It's
Yeah.
gone. Like
and-
fairy dust.
Yeah. I feel bad for anyone who's here to see you two. And they get me.
No, they love you too, girl. Look, we're growing in viewers right now. Wait, the boyfriend killed the mom and she. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think what it was is
Oh.
because like I think she had this boyfriend. I don't remember whose idea it initially was. I don't think it was hers for some reason. Maybe it was, but I think I think is just on conspiracy to murder, or plan, or maybe I don't know. I don't think she
So
actually.
she didn't do the murder. It was
she
the
didn't-
boyfriend that did it.
She didn't do the physical act.
But then who killed her boyfriend? Or did the boyfriend?
I don't think was he
Because she
killed.
killed her and her boyfriend.
I
they
didn't
said.
think he was killed. I thought he.
Jim says hi, by the way, Lauren.
Hi, Jim.
The boyfriend killed the mom. She convinced him to do it, so she could live with him.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he's dead.
Oh, I gotta watch this show. Apparently, this show's fucked. Maybe the story in general's fucked.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's a lot of those. Do you get into like the murder sci-fi? Not sci-fi. What's the word? It's
Listen,
called
True crime.
true crime. Thank you. You're all white women are into true crime. I don't care what you say.
Do you know what's so funny? Not funny, but like just the irony of this true crime concept or conversation is today. Did he tell you about this today?
No.
Okay, so I went to pick Delaney up from the babysitter, and I'm driving down the road, and like just neighborly, you wave to the people walking when you're driving by, and this guy waves at me, and I wave back, and I'm like, I've never seen this man before in my life, and he just looked sketchy. And I've been watching the TV show The Rookie, so I'm like, I'm in a cop show.
Oh, wait, this was on a Snapchat. Yeah. So you noticed him first.
So no, yeah, I was the one that saw him, and I called Sean, and I was like, I just called the non-emergency police line because like this man, he was walking down one of our neighbors that I know. He was walking down their driveway, and I know they're not home because I know like when they work, and he like waved at me, and I at first was like, it's probably just a door-to-door salesman, but then I like noted the way he was dressed was like ratty black jeans. It looked like a gray wife beater, and then like a zip up hoodie with like a skeleton like torso. And I'm just like, that's weird. But I'm like, maybe he's just a neighbor and I haven't seen him before. But then I'm looking in my rearview mirror and I see him immediately turn as he like walked off one driveway, like went down and started to walk up the next driveway. And I know no one is home. There's no cars on the driveway. Like it's like 4:30.
Middle of the workday.
Yeah, it's the middle of the workday. So if you're scouting to hand out business cards or something, it's the worst time of day. No one's home. So like you're not soliciting. So it was super weird. So I called the non-emergency line, and they like took all the information, and thankfully they took it seriously because I've called before because like when I was pregnant here, there was a guy that just kept circling our block and like would stop at our house and just sit and watch me in the backyard because I was with the dogs, and he would sit and watch me. And I called, and they came the next day and were like, "Hey, we're just following up. Is the guy still here?" And I'm like, "This." Anyways, so that's they took it seriously. They came, and Sean said that they were sitting at the end of the street by the time he got home, and they told the guy to leave. But what's creepy is he saw me leave the house. So he knew what house I came from because it was only like 5 houses down from us. And he was standing on our property when Sean got home. And the
See,
cop,
he's lucky he lives. I don't even know if he's lucky to live in Florida because a lot of them down there too. But if he was up here, man, like someone would have drawn a gun on his ass for just being on his
honestly,
property.
well, so Sean was like, "Get off my property. Like, you need to leave." And the guy's like, "Oh, I'm just passing out business cards." And I'm just thinking, like, the way you appear, if you work for anyone but yourself, you should be fired just based on your appearance. Because going
Did you
door to
say that? I would have
was
said that shit.
I wasn't home. I would have because I'm a little spicy. But no, I wasn't home. I was going to get Delaney. So, but Sean was just like, "Get off the property." The cop told him that he couldn't be out passing out business cards without a permit, which typically they don't say anything because, like, solar sales down here, roof sales, it's door to door.
I would have been like, "Where's your business cards?" And if he didn't have
I
them,
know.
that's like
That's
they
the
giveaway.
first thing I said. I said, "So did you get a business card?" He was like, "No," and I was like, "Why not?" But our
But now that's
doorbell-
kind of a smart idea. Think about that. If you just dressed in like a suit and said you
Yeah.
were handing out business cards, you could pretty much scout people out. That's terrifying.
Yeah, and that's
That's
what
what the
the cop
Mormons are
said.
doing.
That's what the cop said, is that they think he was like scouting out houses because the houses I saw him at were like the ones on like the canal, the big $1 million homes, like not ours.
The
like,
large ones,
yeah.
yeah.
But so I think
That makes sense.
I think he just went to ours or was going to go to ours because he knew I wasn't home. He watched me leave.
And then the worst part is he showed up. Sean showed up and saw him at your house, though, right?
Yeah, he was on our property.
Again, after you already left and waved to him, and you saw him by your house.
So yeah, when I saw him by our house, he was 5 houses down. So like this is the end of the street from like the main road. We're back here. He was up at the front and he was making his way back, and I drove past him to leave. So he had yeah.
So the Ring camera didn't catch it.
I don't think ours did, but I'm gonna ask the neighbors that I saw him leaving if their camera did, because I know they have one. So I'm like,
So,
did he leave a business card?
Time.
Okay.
Time difference. How long from when you left to when he got home?
10 minutes.
Wow. So I mean, it was still 10 minutes to go 5 houses.
Yeah.
That's still a long time. I've been to your guys' place. Like those. It's not like you're dealing with multiple acre lots here.
Yeah. It was weird. It was super weird. But he said that after that the guy left, he got picked up in a white truck, and then like 3 minutes later he saw the cop turn his lights on and go down the road. So we don't know if he like scanned the plates, and like they're supposed to call me back, so I will hopefully have an update. But
Yeah. They ain't calling you back.
They called me last time.
Oh, that's funny. Like, but are you expecting them to be like, "We have apprehended the suspect"?
No,
he was
but
in fact.
the last time they called, they had to call me just to close the file that they did report. So they just have to confirm that they did the task, because they talked to him, but they didn't talk to me, and I'm the one that reported. So last time they called me just to
So
say,
this time you kind of got to be a Karen and be like, "I want any more info on it." I would have been like, "Can you tell me anything?"
yeah, and
You
like
got to get some of the dirts.
I was kind of hesitant to leave my name because I know that they let's say it was something. I know they don't give my information to the person. I don't think.
No, not to the suspect. No, they won't give your information to anyone that's a suspect. No, but they have it, so they could always follow up by just stopping by or giving you a phone call.
Yeah.
I'd rather just get the phone call. Like, last thing I want is the cops in my front yard. They're like, "Hey, we want to talk." I'm like, shit.
I don't think that I saw them drive by the following day for the first incident, like with another person, like when I was pregnant, but then they just called me. Like, they didn't stop. I don't think they will stop by.
See, so you guys are an HOA. I'm surprised they don't make it like
We're
a
not
gated
an HOA.
community. You are? I thought you guys had an HOA.
No, Cape Coral though is kind of a big HOA. Like, we have like fees and regulations. Not, I guess,
Just
not,
for the
not
city.
fees.
Like,
yeah.
just for them.
There's just really strict regulations. Like, you can't
That's
like
fair.
have like a shed on your property without it being somehow like attached to your house and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure like, and like your fence has to be a certain distance from the road, which I get, but it's a significant distance. Like, it's 25 feet from the road on any side, which I think is a little ridiculous. I
Right.
think 10 would be sufficient.
Yeah,
It's
you
like-
guys should have really extended your fence all the way up that way and then cut across and had like a gate to your house. Like been with those
Well,
people, like
yeah.
big brick metal gate that opens, like just
I
fuck the
wanted
peasants.
the big pillars and stuff, but for,
Yeah,
like,
with some lions on it or something.
we actually have one neighbor that has like 3 giant, like
I've
life-size
seen it.
lions, and then
Yes.
like 3 little ones in between it. I'm
They
like,
also they have crowns, don't they? Like the lions
yeah,
are
they're
wearing crowns.
it's so excessive, and I'm like, okay, I see you.
But it's Florida. Like you got nice big stucco homes. Might as well go out, you know, a little bit. Adds
It's
to the
funny.
value of the house,
It's
right?
funny because like it's funny the difference in like the stucco to you is probably more
Oh, shit.
appealing because like I hate stucco.
I do too. Oh
Okay.
no, I don't like it. Oh no, it's not appealing to anyone, but unless you're from the South, I'm sorry. Like
I
if
hate
people
it.
that move from the South north buy stucco homes here, and I don't. It's like why?
Right. And it's interesting because we've had when like the big, COVID thing happened and so many people moved down here because they're like, if I'm gonna be stuck somewhere, it's gonna be Florida. When they all started moving, they started building the kind of house that has like the sideways boards. What's that called?
Oh, that's just like regular siding. Like the ones like on our house, like my house, like it's just like plastic siding.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think it's plastic. I don't know. I think down here, I don't know.
They probably do metal down with you. You guys got hurricanes and
Well,
shit.
no, like people, whatever it is, it's not. It's really not meant for this state, and it's so interesting to me because it's people from the north trying to bring parts of home here,
South.
and I'm like,
Yeah,
it
don't
doesn't make
work.
sense to do.
It's the same vice versa though. Like you can't put a
Yeah.
stucco home in Ohio. Like it's the cold how it changes is just gonna make that stucco contract or
Mhm.
contract and
I'm
expand.
not here for any of it.
It's
I like
brick.
brick houses.
Oh yeah, no, that's the best.
It's my
Well, it's
favorite.
because it holds heat in the winter
Hmm
and then it helps cool down in the summer. So like, yeah,
And
no,
they're just
brick's the
so
way to do it.
pretty. Like I like whitewashed red brick. I think it's really
Thank
pretty.
you. I tried to explain to my mother. We have the frickin' fireplace. I was like, let's whitewash it, and she's like, no, that's too modern. I don't like that. I like the red brick. Oh,
It's so pretty. I think it's so pretty.
I know.
Yeah, I'd say she's asleep.
Oh, Daddy did his job.
No,
I don't know.
she peek out the door. I feel like she's gonna. She knows how to open our doors now. So
Uh-oh.
and we're
You're
trying
there.
big girl beds. So when you were here, we had that like big playpen. Well, we
Right.
just put up a loft bed in her room. So then I didn't want it in there because it was just so cluttered with it. So we're just trying her mattress on the floor, and if it goes good, we'll buy her an actual bed frame. Is she asleep?
See, now you have to show her like a really cool bed frame, something that she loves, and she'll like work, like, give it as a goal. Like you stay in your
Yeah.
bed, you
I
know,
don't know if
this
she's
long.
old enough to care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, she's old. She's starting there. She's starting. You know, I think I remember around like 3 is when I started giving a shit about like, and my mom would bribe me. You know, like she'd give you candy or Pepsi or something.
I
You
think
you had to
maybe
work for something.
once she has a full sentence, because right now it's just a word here and there. Maybe once she has a
Right.
sentence, it might register better. But she's
Right.
pretty smart. I think she's a pretty advanced for her
She
age
is.
for the things that she's doing. Like,
Yeah.
I think a lot of it's because she's tall too. Like she's tall for her age. Like her being able to open a door right now is like insane.
Honestly, I feel like we should have a bet, like between all 3 of us, of how tall we think your daughter's gonna be.
I think
Because
she'll
I don't
be-
know. I think she's gonna be above your height for
sure.
standard, you know,
For
your
standard, I'm
family's
4'11".
height.
She's gonna
Yeah.
be above me.
I think she'll be like 5'7", 5'8".
I think she'll be the same height as my sister.
How tall is your sister?
I don't know like for like the number, but I would say like between 5'4", 5'6".
No. With his genetics,
Yeah.
I don't know. She might be taller. She might be like a 5'8", 5'9" child. You know, full grown adult.
You should let me do this more often. Me and Paul are having a great conversation, and it's probably stuff that you guys would never talk about.
It's fair. We should have her on more. We can always rotate you on as a guest.
I've asked.
Always welcome.
I've asked, and he always says no.
But the problem is we're gonna have to wait until the baby's completely asleep, and you'll have to bring a monitor in too. So like, make sure you do that if you do it.
Yeah.
That's not bad though. I'm down. You guys can just rotate on who leaves then.
That's true. Do it on. He keeps
Yeah.
trying to get on. So okay, well,
No,
this next
let the man on.
true crime. Which, if you guys ever want a podcast about true crime, let me know. I will
No,
do-
honestly,
I will do the
we'll do a
research.
true
Jenna,
crime
for
podcast.
real.
I'll do the
Yeah,
research
no,
and tell
you might need to go buy her a nice pair of headphones, me boy, and get her synced up too.
Oh God.
Her own camera, her own shit, you know? Spend the money when you can. When you can. When you can.
Oh yeah. Speaking of spending money,
That's
you-
not happening. I know.
Did you hear? Did Lauren say anything about it? I don't know what you guys talk about. My daughter, for some reason, she kept wanting me, and I could not leave that room until I saw her. Like she like sneezed, put her hands up, and then fell back and just plopped like that, and that's how she's sleeping right now. So exactly how I sleep. Um,
Yeah, I know. My shoulders are fucked for it. I sleep like this, like on my shoulder.
oh no, I sleep.
Terrible.
I sleep like this
Yeah, I need to start
on my
sleeping with
back,
it by myself
naked.
or like oh yeah, no, naked for sure. No other way. No
Which
other way.
I guess not a lot of people do. I was surprised by that.
Really? I do.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, dude.
they at
What do you
least
mean?
wear underwear. And there's people
No.
that wear gowns to bed. What are you, fucking Voldemort?
Well, I mean, some people like I like it cold. So the women in my life always end up sleeping in like sweatpants and a shirt.
That's how Lauren sleeps, and I'm like, I like the skin to
Pajamas.
skin.
Me too. I like feeling my soft comforter all on me. Wrapping
Mm.
up like a burrito and sealing all the cover.
I don't feel actual covers touching my skin unless I shave my legs and my chest.
Oh no, I feel it. I feel everything. I like it though.
Um,
You tell feel every little hair, every little hair. You're a hairy man.
yes, I am a hairy man. But yeah, as far as like money goes, I am now strapped. No, not strapped. I don't know what the fucking term is right now.
Yeah, stretched,
Stretched very
stretched
thin.
thin.
My mortgage went up $1,200
Yeah,
a
you-
month, which is
Well, is it your mortgage? Because you got
It's
a fixed
escrow.
rate, so
It's
yeah, it would be
escrow,
your
but
property tax and
my
your local
mortgage-
taxes.
my mortgage, right? My mortgage
Yeah.
payment all comes out in one. That includes my escrow, and that includes insurance and taxes, right? Well, taxes went up like crazy this year, and so did insurance, like stupid crazy, like 120% crazy, right? Maybe like some people even had it higher. I have a brand new house. I got lucky, but dude, it is literally dividing Florida. It is literally now just the rich and poverty. There's no lower class, there's no middle class. It is poverty and rich. Like, and when I say poverty, I'm talking like, I don't want to say trailers by any means because nowadays that's what people are moving to, but let's stop idolizing the idea of living in a car or a truck or a camper. We're idolizing it because that's all we can afford.
I like it, the idea, the freedom, the on the road, you can constantly go.
it's cool.
I like it. Yeah, I don't know. I think idolizing it is good. It's kind of an American freedom. Like you can get an RV. I would love to be that age to be able to retire and like me and my wife jump in an RV and travel the country.
The
Because
problem
I've
is
already traveled the world at that point. You know what I mean? Like I like
yeah.
saving America last.
The problem is you have homeowners that are no longer able to actually afford their home, and that is their last ditch effort. They're like, let's go ahead and travel, make a series about it, and hopefully make money that way. And the problem is like, while it's cool and all, they're blowing up, and people are saying that is my main objective. Is that's what I want to do. I want to be on a truck by a river, you know. Which, if that's what you want to do,
down by the river.
that if that's what you want to do, that's really cool and all, but like I don't know, I'm thinking long term. Like when I'm 75,
thing.
80 and I still can't afford a house, am I still
Here's
going to
the
want to
thing.
live in that trailer?
Not everybody
I don't know.
wants a life like we do. Some people want simplicity. Some people want to move out to a farm in the middle of nowhere and move off the grid. Simple. Some people want to get a van and live out of it with their, their significant other or a dog and go travel the national parks. Like I've met people like that. Doesn't make them any, different than us. It's just a different goal and lifestyle.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I get it. I
I would
know.
totally I'd camp. That's the worst part. I'd camp out of like fucking tents. I love camping and having an open fire. Like if I could do that all the time and get paid to do it, bitch, I'd be doing it every day.
I guess
Every day, man.
if-
Every day.
if it comes down to that, I could probably blow up TikTok on a profile of just camping with 2 dogs, a cat, a wife,
Your
and a
daughter and
kid.
your wife. Yeah, you're not gonna be homeless though. I mean, come on. You just might have to come back home. No,
and pay the same. Like
no, not the same. Hell no. You can move to Marengo and pay way less than you're paying now.
you're talking
Like-
Marengo, dude.
Yeah, so Marengo's awesome. I want to move there. It's cheap as shit. Land's cheap. You can build a house with
As
your
a guy
income.
that lived there,
No, you lived in a different part. You lived in fucking Chester. That's it's where the pretty girls are few and rest too. There's parts that are great.
dude, Marengo, I had friends there, and I was there every single day. Like, nah, dude.
That was also how many years ago?
I guess the trash has still gotten trashier.
No, it's growing. It's coming that
They
way too. That's the
gentrified
worst part.
Marengo.
They are working at it, and that's the thing. If you do it now, you can make money because it's going to go up in value too.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what
not
I'm
wrong.
looking at. You can get land with build a home. You can afford to build a home in an area of Ohio. That's not a terrible drive from Columbus.
What also pisses me off is old people. Not like the old people that
And
are the
guess what?
cause for this.
All of ours are going to Florida.
Well, no. What I'm saying is like people in Florida that like they sold their house up north, they got a condo or a house in Florida, and they're on a fixed pension, fixed income because that's what their retirement is. They're 80 years old.
Right.
That's the dream, is to retire in Florida, are now getting priced out of their mortgage or their
Yes.
property because of property taxes.
Do you think they're doing that? I think they're doing that on purpose. You have the
Absolutely.
highest population of elderly in the entire country, and they want to bring in a younger demographic to bring up sales for the economy. That's something
The
that they
younger
might be just
demographic
doing.
isn't coming here though because
They
they
will.
can't afford it. The younger
The high-
demographic, when you're talking younger,
The
you're
high
probably talking
end.
like 30 to 45.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fucking
Which
older
is
millennials and the what is the ones
43, I
after?
think, is the median age of Florida, if I remember correctly. It's 43.6.
No way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Maybe it's 53, but I'm pretty sure it's 43.
Median age of Florida. Let's see this. 45. Okay.
So it's gone up a little bit.
Median age of Ohio. 30, bitch.
Yeah, I was gonna say Florida is definitely an older fucking group of people.
It is.
So
Because all of ours are moving to Florida. Our older generation's moving down south.
that would make sense, I guess. But goddamn, I'm here at 30 and I'm getting priced out of Florida. Like I'll be able to survive, but it's gonna be tight as fuck. Which I don't like tight as fuck. I hate that my lifestyle is shrinking.
You don't like tight as fuck?
Sometimes I don't because it hurts.
Sometimes I don't.
Uh, but at the same time, like everything's going up. Every fucking thing's going up, and I'm starting to get really fucking sick of it. And you look at corporate gains every single year, year to year, and it's just they're
and you know what? It's
you're not talking
gonna get any better.
20% profit.
That's why you have to move
know?
to a place where it's worth it. I say we all get our families in groups, and we move to a state that doesn't have a state income tax, and we just have a little compound. Nothing weird, no culty shit. I call this right now, no culty shit. But we have our own little like off the grid, and we're like close enough to civilization, and save money. Like honestly, save money. That's the goal. Let's save some money.
I think I would start a satire TikTok series called The Cult of Sean.
No, you're not the leader. No, fuck
Oh,
you. You're
I'm
not
totally good for
You
leader.
are the narcissist to do that with the painting of you behind you, but
Bro, we're
No.
talking main cabin. I have it. This is right above the door. The moment you walk in, you're like, fuck, he is
all
cult
praise
leader.
the leader. Yeah, but at some point it might get out of hand, and the next thing you know, I'm actually working with my best friend who's running a cult, and he's like, "All right, guys, I get to fuck all the women now." I'll be like, "No, no, no, no.
Sean, 30% of the women here are your family. I know.
Yeah.
No.
All I have to raise a child with blonde hair and blue eyes, and it's yours, not even mine. That's some bullshit. Fuck that. Fuck that.
A family
no, but I'm talking about like a
barndominium?
little,
Actually-
like non-communist commune.
I love the
But
idea
either
of a
way.
barndominium, somewhere where you don't have to worry about storms, like major, massive
Yeah.
storms or flooding. A barndominium's fucking not. I love having massive garage.
See, I would say Tennessee, but the last hurricane tornado scared me. Yeah, F3 that just would rip through major city. Near a friend of ours too.
I would probably
I
do
mean-
somewhere in the Appalachians.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of states that don't have state income tax. That's the problem. Like it's Texas, Tennessee, like Montana.
I would do Montana.
Okay, now you're speaking my language. Don't fuck with
I
me
would do
right now.
Montana in a heartbeat.
Don't
Dude.
fuck with me right now, dude.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
Let's call the executives.
All right, we have to. Yeah.
Hello?
Can you fund this?
Can you fund this?
No, I'm just saying, if shit hits the fan and we just sell everything and all of us move out there and get one piece of land and build a fucking 2 barn dominiums on it, and we can grow our own shit. Like
2?
Bro, I'm down to do it.
2? We
I
need.
mean, we can get more. We can convince Logan maybe, but I doubt he will. Well, he
Logan.
works remotely. He works remotely. Fuck him. He can work anywhere.
Logan, here's the deal. You can have as many motorcycles as you want.
Fuck you. Fuck you. That's wrong. Fuck you.
If you don't know who we're talking about, he was on the stream last week. Logan was in a severe motorcycle accident and is still recovering from it a year later.
Hey, you know what? I say if we get him good enough, we buy him a razor. You know, we all
Ooh.
chip in for a razor because then he can drive it. And then if he flips it or hits anything, he doesn't die or break shit.
All right, here's the deal. I think I can convince Lauren of this because she also sends me videos of like how cool it would be to do this again. We sell the house if shit hits the fan. We sell the house, get a camper, get a builder's loan to start building a barn dominium and make a series out of it,
I'm down.
and use that series to profit the expenses.
I'm down. Don't fuck with me, dude.
What do you think is a good trailer? Like something that could be able to support my family. Are we talking like
You can do a pull behind, or you can buy one of those I am home ones that are like the half trailers, and just for a couple of years we live out of a single. You know, each person's got a bedroom. They're usually like a 3-bedroom, living room, dining room, bathroom, but they're not big.
Yeah.
They're like a hallway,
Montana
but like good
sounds
enough for. Right, it sounds great. Okay,
Montana has a
we
giant
can
lake.
start. We can just start our own business out there. Fuck it.
No, wait, that's not the lake I'm thinking of. There's some lake that I was looking at that has like a cave built into the side of one of like the mountain cliffs that are along this lake. And you can go in there with your boat, park it, and actually go to a bar and a club inside of a cave. I was like, oh, I want to just do this.
Where is this lake with a cave that has a bar built in it?
I have no
I'm
idea.
googling it.
Oh, you're Googling.
Missouri? Oh hell no!
I'm not
I'm
doing
never
Missouri.
touching. No, I'm not stepping a foot in that fucking state ever again.
Yeah, I'm not doing Missouri.
No, that's a big old no for me, dog. I'm down for Montana or Wyoming.
Utah.
Well, hold on. Yeah. What would be the only odd ones out there? Like, are you a Christian? Are you Mormon? I'm like, no.
I'm a Jedi. Paul's Googling something right now. What are you
I
Googling?
am
What are you
googling.
Googling.
Okay, here are our options. Wait, the states that have no state income tax. Florida's one of them. How are you complaining, you son of a bitch? Move to a different part of Florida then.
What are you talking about, dude? It's all through Florida this is happening.
Oh, well, okay, then maybe they're just different. But Alaska, Florida, Nevada, New Hampshire, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, Wyoming, and Montana.
Montana for sure.
Yeah, Montana and Wyoming are on that list for sure. I mean, I like Texas, but I know you wouldn't. You wouldn't get along great with people down there.
No, I get along with Texans. See, I'm a chameleon, Paul. I can.
But you don't
adapt
like
and
barbecue.
change.
You like ruined barbecue. Every time I've had barbecue with you, you like it the weird way.
What are you talking about? You're the
Burnt.
one that burnt the bacon.
Yeah, but you liked it, you sick fuck. You ate the shit.
Nobody could eat it. It was dust.
Yeah, but no, the other time, because you burnt bacon too, and then ate it.
No,
And
I
I was
burnt.
like, ah,
It was cookies.
damn,
Yeah. Anyways,
cookies. You always
uh,
burn shit. I burn shit. Everyone burns shit. So we just won't cook. We'll grill. We have to have Logan, who's a good cook. He'll cook, and
no,
then
I can cook.
we'll
I
grill.
can. I can grill too. I can.
No,
grill.
no. Yeah, well, I guess we all can. We're just gonna make sure we don't have an old ass grill like mine who catches on fire.
Well,
And
also,
as
I
a
have the
point,
flat top.
as a point,
Are we dreaming
as
right
a-
now? Is that what we're doing?
pretty much.
Daydreaming?
But as a
Okay.
point, that grill that I burnt the bacon on that caught on fire, my mother did it too. So fuck off. It's the
s-
grill. It ain't the grill master.
Now it's a genetic disorder.
That's called autism. No, I'm just kidding.
Montana has good hiking and snowboarding areas as well. Oh, I know.
Right.
Yeah.
And fishing, which we both love to fish. We can just put our chairs out there. I'm imagining this right now.
Oh, here we go.
Drinking a gallon of twisted tea.
Let's go ahead and read
And-
this out. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer you a promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any other competitor. The
Fuck
quality is
off.
guaranteed to be the best. Flexibility and convenient order management panel, chat panel, everything in your hands. Turn it on, turn it off, customize. Go to Streamrise. Give yourself a tugger, you fuckstick McGoo.
Yeah.
I can't stand
Remove
bots.
them. Remove them.
Hey, do me a favor, bot. Since you're not real, kill yourself. No, actually, what is it? End
And
task.
now we're banned.
End terminal.
End terminal.
I don't know. It's a bot. It's running off of a computer system. Like you could probably give it a command and it turns off. Just like when somebody says Xbox turn off over the
Chat. Say stuff so it can disappear.
Yeah. Anyways,
Bully the bot, chat.
bully the bot. Bully the bot.
Bully the bot.
End the program. Bots end up
But
becoming
no,
the next
either
Terminator.
way-
Fuck you. You said to turn me off, and now I'm here to offer you great plans that are flexible with a dash panel. And then if I don't accept it, they fucking kill my family.
Oh, that took a turn so fast.
That's the
But
Terminator.
back to I want to go back to the imaginary of us moving
Oh,
to a
yeah,
place,
yeah, yeah.
all of us in a little commune.
I don't think we should
I
call it a commune. How about a compound?
say communism, whatever. I'm the ruler though. No,
Paul,
I'm
Paul,
just saying we
Paul,
help
come
each
over
other
here. I
out.
built a shower.
Yeah, no. I was more like thinking we share fucking. I make some vegetables, you guys have the chickens, and we just exchange.
Oh, that's the one thing I would love to do again as livestock. I really enjoyed livestock.
The
Uh,
robot in Tesla that almost killed the
it was one
engineer.
of those arms, the giant yellow robot arms.
Oh, the ones I worked
The
with,
dude,
they're called Fennec robots.
the dude was in the way of a pre-programmed task, and he got squashed by it. Yeah,
Oh, that happens
I got
actually. They
so
literally had
excited.
training. They had training at my old job for that. It's literally robot safety training, and they have different gates and shield rotation areas on its rotation of its platform, and it shows like red, you might die, yellow, serious injury, green, you're okay. Like it's pretty well labeled.
I think whoever trained them should be fired.
Yeah.
Because they didn't train it
Or
well
they're
enough,
just
and they should be held accountable for that person's death.
oh, so they died. And he was an engineer too. He should have known better.
I don't.
He should have known better. There's a lockout tagout for a reason, people.
Yeah,
For
people
a
just don't get good
reason.
enough safety, or actually, I will say safety training as well. Not enough companies are doing safety training. I
And
know.
I'm doing it
I
right
had to
now.
implement it.
If that's not scary enough, I'm helping do the safety training for the company I'm at now.
Yeah, you're a big boy now.
Big boy times.
You got your big boy pants on?
I do. I'm
He's
excited about it.
alive, just injured. Well, then he should be mocked the rest of his
Yeah.
career.
No, he's maimed, is what he meant to say.
You weren't even crushed by a cool robot, you little bitch.
Yeah, it ripped off my arm. No, it didn't. It just ripped off a pinky, Dave.
I tore off my toe. I tore off my toe. Which one?
You-
The pinky toe. Oh, you pussy. Sit
that's-
down.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're over here going like, I've ripped off my main toe like twice.
Yeah. Main toe once, pinky toe once.
Oh, what was worse? Yeah, I know before you say it, I feel the pain level though of your pinky toe for some reason just seems like it would be worse than the pain on your big toe.
Big toe for sure. Big toe made
Really?
me like big toe. I purposely hurt myself in other places to take my thought off of the pain. Like I sat under scalding hot water. I pinched my inner thigh as hard as I could, like to distract myself from the pain in my toe. Big toe.
And you didn't take any pain meds?
At the time, I was a non-believer, but now I just like to get high. So
At the time, I was a non-believer. I don't believe in this shit. It doesn't work.
yeah, I told him I was like, oh, I don't want
Oh.
to be that person to take this. My family has addictive personality, and turns out we do. I love working out, but man, I really love
Oxycodone.
yeah. So I don't take it. I always try to go for like the Tylenol 3 or 500s. Whoop de doo, and a muscle relaxer. I will say muscle relaxers I
So-
do not get addicted to, but they help a lot.
I mean, that's what they gave us when we were in the military. You got hurt in it. I broke my ribs, man. 3 ribs in basic. They gave me 800 milligram ibuprofens and then muscle relaxer pills and muscle relaxer rub. And they're like, get back to it.
Well, it's because it really helps take down the swelling, and the swelling
Yeah.
is the majority of the pain, right? For me, my big toe, I don't know. I'm guessing like the ball of your foot or something has a large muscle matrix or something. I have no idea, and it was
So-
all agitated, swollen. I have no idea, but it just hurt.
What
like a
did you
motherfucker.
do for your ab workout today? What did you do?
Well, I almost threw up. It
No.
was-
Like, just give me one exercise. What did you do?
I did Romanian twists. I did planking. I did full range sit-ups, not crunches, and I was supposed to do bicycle kicks, but I almost died.
Perfect. Imagine doing all of that, but with 3 broken ribs.
Hmm.
Yeah, that shit. I cried. I remember being in formation for our morning PTs where we're doing bicycle kicks, doing planking, doing everything you pretty much just said because we had full rotations. The balls with you use your
Yeah, that's
doesn't matter.
Russian
All kinds of
test,
shit. I was crying, bawling my eyes out, and my drill sergeant like, "Are you okay, Ray?" I was like, "I'm fine," just crying, like doing this in the morning. He's like, "You ain't a morning person." And because I had a week left, and I was like, "I'm not getting med boarded out of this and have to redo this shit." So I just suck it up. The last day or our last final PT before it was like, "You're done with PT. We're just the morning shit. It's fine." My sergeant found out and saw like I had it wrapped, and he pulled it down, and it was like just black. just fucking black. I mean, not even blue, just black. And he's like, "Oh no, hell no, you're going to med board, right?" I was like, I stopped him, and I was like, "Drill sergeant, I'm telling you right now, you would have to knock me out and drag me there yourself." And he's
I'd
like,
be proud of
"Excuse me?" And I was like, "Because I am finishing this shit, and I am not coming back." And he's like,
Yeah, I'd be
he
proud
literally
of
looked,
you.
he literally looked at me and said, "All right, Rev, respect," and just walked away.
Yeah.
Didn't say shit.
Be like,
Didn't
boy,
say shit.
he goes up to the recruiter. You're really good. You got a fucking dumb one. No.
Yeah. What he scored on his fucking maps? A 17? No.
No.
I ain't no fucking Marine jarhead. Calm down. I ain't gay.
I was about to say something. Completely fucking lost it. I don't know. Ribs, yeah, ribs do suck. Broken jaws, or not broken jaws, dislocated jaws. Before
Did you
you,
have to do the straw? Did you have to drink through a straw?
no, I didn't break it. I dislocated my jaw in a soccer game, and I I popped it back in. Before it went back in, though, that hurt like a motherfucker.
So you were there when I hurt myself, when I fucking ate it and dislocated my shoulder and shit, and I had to go by the ambulance. Yeah, I'm having serious fucking pains now. Like I'm hitting that right before 30, and dude, like it fucking kills. I've never had just constant pain in my shoulder or any place. Like usually it's like a day. Oh, the weather changed and it hurts a little bit. You know, it got a little chilly outside and I can feel this. No, now this is like every fucking day.
Does it feel like a bone grinding situation, or does it feel like muscle?
No, it's like
stretching?
muscle. It's like the way I sleep and then how I tore my AC ligament. It's just it's fucking with it.
Here's how you can fix the sleeping issue. Get into bondage.
You said that with such a straight face. What do you mean?
Get into bondage. Either leather, stay away from latex. Just go ahead, strap yourself down, full bondage gear, strap yourself to the bed so you have to sleep on your back.
I can only imagine me walking up to Gina and I walk up with like a straight jacket and I just hand it to her. I was like, "Can you help me put this on?" Just wrapped like this. Thanks, honey. Good night.
Here's what you do.
Roll over.
The first night, she like, if you guys ever move in together, the first night be like, "Well, since we have trust in each other now to live together, I have to show you how I actually sleep." Pull the fucking straight vest out of your closet and say, "Hey, my mom usually puts this on me, but since you're here, can you do it?" And then just straight face it.
And it's like the kink one where the strap comes up and splits my balls.
It's got a fucking black dildo attached to it for pegging.
And she's like, "What's that?" I was like, "Oh, no. It just came that way. This one was on sale."
This one's a willy warmer. I put mine next to it. It's like it's its best friend.
They just the tip. Just the tip.
Yeah, they hold hands.
Oh, that would probably be that's probably the worst way. You move in together and you're like, "Hey, by the way, this is one of my weird things I haven't told you." I don't think you could beat that.
Listen, I know we have some scabs out there, but if you're fucking use that joke and actually make a skit out of it, guarantee you it'd be a good one.
Yeah, no, for sure.
The skit starts off.
We really need to just start cropping this shit and posting it on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah,
I swear to God, we're terrible. We have lives, people. I'm sorry. We try our best.
I haven't even posted the last week's podcast. I'm terrible.
Did you save it?
Yeah, I saved it. We're good.
Okay.
I have 2 weeks I still need to post, so I'm probably gonna knock that out this weekend with you.
All right, cool.
We'll post all 3.
I got a wedding Saturday, but Sunday I'm free.
I'll see. But yeah. Anyways, what were we talking about? Fucking
crazy shit. Yeah, daydreaming. We want to go back to that, or did you want to talk about the crazy shit that we moved into with someone? What's like the craziest thing you would say if you moved in with someone? Like it would be the worst. Like you moved in with a girl and she brought something to your attention. Like, "Hey, I haven't been doing this because we like, you know, I stayed at your place or you stayed at mine, but now we're together. This is me comfy." What would be like the worst?
Look her dead in the eyes and pull out a box of earthworms and say, "Have you ever heard of sounding?"
No, we're not going over that again. No, you sick fucker. Ew, you're only saying that because they make their own lube too.
They do?
They do? Yeah, you pro. You already know.
No,
I thought you were
I'm
gonna go
not a
like just
sounder.
start eating the worms. Just like
Yeah,
my favorite dessert is earthworms. I'm like, ugh, no.
warm up a cup of like milk and pig's blood or something like that, and like, I drink this every night before I go to bed. But you know,
That would probably be. I think the worst towards a woman though, like towards a girl. As a man, it's just like he warms up milk. He's like, "Will you feed me?" And like give her a bottle.
pull out a box of adult-sized diapers and put one on.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need changed.
Yeah. Sometimes I need change. You need to spank me if I'm bad.
Oh, like diaper or toddler role
I would
play.
hope every woman would just walk out of that door. Like, just be like, nope, I didn't fucking sign up for this.
There's the thing is, listen here, Paul. There's women that stay with those types of people.
Oh, yeah, because they're probably into the same shit. They're like, all right, honey, it was your last night to be a child. Now it's my turn.
I can say this: you and I are fairly level-headed adults, with a fairly active sex life. Um, there's a point where you and I have both said it's the voice, it's something, and like you could be shallow how about it, but you still end up going through with it because can be shallow. The women that are doing that are just as they're fucking men. They're literally men.
They're fucking men or they're just men?
No, they're men. They have a men mentality when it comes to the post nut clarity. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I wasn't following there for a second, Bub. I ain't gonna lie. The way you were going and explaining it, you had me, then
it's
you
a
lost me,
long
then you brought me back
extension.
in again.
Yeah. It's a post nut clarity thing. We've
So you're talking about like being with someone and then all of a sudden you're like, this isn't it.
like mine was the cat girl.
No.
The one with
Yeah.
5 cats that came to the house and said, "I love you. Don't leave." And I said, "How did you know where I live?" She was like, "I followed you home."
I'm making the gesture. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's not as bad as a cat person.
I don't know. I feel like the cat person was better. Well, she was crazy, but she was
They were
say it that
all
way either.
pretty in their own ways.
In their own ways, yes, in their own ways. We'll say that.
Everyone
in their
was
own ways.
unique.
They were unique, all right. Ugh.
I'm sure they have wonderful personalities. Didn't get to know them.
No, like I love it's the thing that I think is hilarious is like I'm so happy that you married Lauren because she's the most sane one you've been with ever. Like and that says a lot too.
She's fucking awesome. I
She
really
is.
did get lucky. I'm like, her and I have very dark sense of humor, and she
No.
sometimes
You have morphed and ruined that woman's like you've turned her to your sense of humor because when you both started, she did not have that sense of humor, me boy.
Yeah.
It was a little dark. You were like, no. Welcome to a whole new world.
where bullets spray among the kids.
Oh no.
No.
See what I mean? That's the shit. That's the shit you do, you sick fuck.
It just popped into my head. Anyways, that's terrible. But no,
Someone someone clip that.
she does have a dark sense of humor, and there's points where she's like one up to what I was originally thinking, and she'll just say it out loud. And I'm sitting on the couch, I'm like,
Did
and
you just fucking
I go give her a fist bump. I'm just like, I'm so proud of you.
you're
Like,
just like, my guy.
like
I dig it.
the thing is, you have to be able to laugh. Comedians say it all the time. Laughter cures, right? You have to laugh at everything at least one point in your life. Otherwise, your shit gets dark fast.
No, it's true. And in most relationships I've ever been in, I'm the one like making the laughs. I'm always making them laugh. And for once, Gina, she's making me laugh, and it's fucking great. So like, I don't always have to do the load. I don't gotta carry it on my shoulder, the comedic humor for the whole relationship.
Share the
load.
No, you've got somebody that's beautiful, man. That's good to see. I'm glad to see you falling in love. That's awesome.
Oh, shut up.
It's so
Shut
cute.
up.
What is going on with this text?
What did they say?
No, the text
Oh no,
on
that's
the
a
screen.
stage 5 clinger. Red flag.
I think he was talking about Catwoman.
Yeah, no, she was. She was a stage 5 clinger.
Yeah, she was. And there was a point where I was like, I talked to our CEO.
That was the one that broke in our house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, okay.
And John was like, you need to have a restraining order. And I was like, I think what I told her was good enough. I basically said, I don't know you.
And she's like, but I love you. He's like, I was there for this, by the way, people. I was in the other room, definitely around the corner, like listening for it. But either way, she literally is like, but I love you. And he's like, but I don't love you. And I was just going, oh shit.
Imagine
Listen
this.
to the other room.
I'm pushed up against the wall and she has her hand above my right shoulder. Like
She's a
I
tall
can't
lady.
move. Relatively. And she like basically she wasn't holding on to me, but she had me pinned in a corner of our room, like when you first entered the house. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm saying I was like, I don't fucking know you. Like
I got off work that day before him, and we lived together with another guy, another friend of ours. Well, was
we're
we
telling
don't
the
really
story.
talk. I might as well. They don't know. I call him and I'm like, "Who's at the house?" And he's like, "No one. Like you're the first one home, and John's working." So I walk in, and this bitch is on our couch. She's like, "Hi, Paul. When's Connery coming home?" And I was like, excuse me, who the fuck are you? Like, I've met her like one time, and I just had a long day of work, and not enough coffee, and fucking people were pissing me off. I did not expect that. So I was like, okay, hold on. Walked out to the
Oh,
garage.
the panic
called
phone
him.
call I received from Paul.
I was like, you have to leave now and come home. And he's like, dude, I still have like 2 hours worth of work. And I was like, I do not give a shit. I was like, she's not leaving, and she's waiting for you. And he's like, who? And I was like, the cat bitch. And he's like, and his exact voice was, oh no.
Because I wasn't home yet, so she premeditatively followed me a
Knew-
day before
yeah.
or something to find
No,
me.
no, no.
Or she put a tracker on my
she,
shit.
she
I
came
don't
to
know.
our house one time. You invited her over one time. You hung out. You're like, not my type, really. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. And like, you guys hung out that night, and must have been good dick. I don't know, but either way, this woman remembered off one time, unless she, like he said, she followed him to our house, and then I don't know, walked in, broke in. I don't know how she got.
That
in
is
the
a
house.
good question. How did she get into your place? It's because Paul doesn't lock the doors. We also lived out in the middle of the fucking country. Like
We did.
we had
We had
probably
cameras.
We had miles in between us and other
Yeah.
houses. Like
We had cameras. We had miles between us. We were out in the middle of nowhere. There's a working electrician's business that was in a barn, like off to the side by ours. We had nothing to worry about. Like, literally, we could see if someone came in. And I just got home without checking one day, and I don't know how she got in the house. I was like, I swore I locked the garage one and the back door. So
it's probably
the only
a
thing I
window.
think of, no, I think she just walked in the front door. No one used it ever.
Oh no, you're right.
Because like the way you pull into the driveway, like the back one is easier
Nobody used
access.
the front door.
And if you knew us, you'd come in through the back door.
That was a
Giggity.
house that was definitely a house designed for like horse and buggy type of shit back in the day.
Oh yeah, well, from what I heard from the owner originally when we talked, for like one time we ever talked to him, is the house was renovated 4 times from the original structure. Like just
Yeah.
the dining room
Was the
and
original
the
house.
upstairs was the original house.
Yeah.
So like think about that. There was a lot added on to that fucker.
It was basically the basement was the original house because they didn't extend the basement. The basement was made out of boulders. That's a nice boulder.
They were some nice boulders. And honestly, it's
yeah.
funny that you say that because they were honestly moved from the fields. They would plow the fields, have stone, made a pile of stone, and they're like, let's make a foundation with this.
Wow. Yeah, that is crazy. I could probably do that.
Probably we could. If we're gonna be moving to Montana and,
if we're
and
starting a
growing
cult.
some plant. Yeah, starting our own cult.
What would
Now
we
we're on a
name
list.
What would we name the cult?
I say we worship the pizza god. And we all hail the pizza.
Yeah, but
We
then
can
that
just join
causes
that
division
religion.
in the cult, Paul. You have to think.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Because
You've
so
got
many
your
people like
deep
different
dish
pizzas.
fucks. You've got your thin
Yeah.
crust fucks. Like,
The New York style. Ugh.
oh, we don't like the New York style cult. Okay?
No.
Maybe not pizza. Maybe pie.
So maybe we.
the pie cult. Pie is all inclusive. It could be pizza. It could be any type of pie.
No, because again, you're gonna have division among.
Oh yeah, we don't want inclusivity. We want superiority. I forgot. Yes. How about like
the ammunition god?
now we got people that don't like guns.
Then
What?
I said they're not welcome. Oh,
They're not welcome into the cult.
They're not welcome in the cult.
We got to find a common superiority.
Chat, help with us. Help with us. Help us right now. Oh God, this would be hilarious with some. If Gade doesn't say something, I'll be very disappointed.
Okay, here's something that every single person loves, and
Okay,
guaranteed: the electricity cult.
So we just have a lot of generators. What?
Yeah, will shock you.
We run solely off generators and solar power.
Orientation to join the cult is you have to be hooked up to a car battery.
The question is, I guess, what's the best symbol or thing to get around if we started our own cult?
The thing about the electric emblem,
the cult of alcohol. We could just be alcoholics. The alcoholics.
isn't that just moonshiners?
Yeah, we could. We could just call it that. Our own
All right,
moonshiner. Montana moonshiners.
We got some people sleeping in the chat. All right, so the question is, Paul and I were talking about having a giant family compound in Montana, right? We then crack jokes about how it could be cult-like. So now we're coming up with what would we name the cult? What would be our symbol? I said electricity cult because everyone loves electricity. You have to
But
focus on
until
something that brings
until
people
you're out,
together.
you're out in the middle of nowhere and your electricity goes out, like that's kind of a problem.
Correct. But I was thinking about the emblem, and there's a problem with the emblem because it's already taken. It's Hitler's youth group, the
Oh,
SS
shut up, you
Luftwaffe,
fuck.
because
You
it
fuck.
looks like electricity in the way that it's designed.
No, you just move one below the other, so it's just one big zigzag.
Yeah, you just put one over the other.
No, shut up. It's fucking terrible. Hell no.
I'm already
I
a
don't
pasta
know.
fairy
Or
and can't join a second cult without getting caught again. That's the spirit.
I said the pasta fairy, and I think that's a good one. Everyone likes carbs. Everyone loves fucking pasta. No one doesn't like pasta. There's a form of pasta they love. If you don't like spaghetti and meatballs, I guarantee you like mac and cheese, dumb bitch. Like there's an opposite to everything. Like everyone loves pasta.
You dumb bitch.
Like, I hate when
Everyone
people are
loves
like,
mac
I
and
don't
cheese.
like pasta. I was like, do you like mac and cheese? Yeah, that's pasta, you moron. Like
Oh fuck. You like chicken Alfredo? Fantastic. There you go.
pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah, pasta. There's 1,000 different kinds.
But
Fuck.
I don't like lasagna.
You
Too bad.
like
We're having
lo
it every
mein?
Friday.
You like lo mein?
Every
Like,
single
it's a
day.
type of pasta.
Every single day a week, dinner is planned in a giant communal like break room
Like
where we all
like
get together.
Thanksgiving, but for everyone.
No. Every day is pasta related.
Who's your leader? Sean Connery.
Just beats all the women.
Wait, that could be it.
The women beaters?
That's it. No, the cult of Sean Connery, and you are our leader, Sean Connery too.
I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah, the second, Sean Connery the second.
Sean Connery the second. Yeah.
I
I'll
think
be
this is-
less women beatery. Okay.
Yeah. But you
Here's-
can still talk in the accent.
Sometimes you just need to slap them.
Back in my day, I just used to hit the bitch.
I'll take the rapist for 9,000. Therapist, by the way. That's the joke. It's a Sean Connery skit. Calm down.
I mean, he did hit people. Like he was old fashioned fucking
yeah.
Hollywood.
Well, his wife did say she was beaten by him whenever
Yeah.
she got out of line. So
Yeah.
it's
As they would say as boomers, it was a different time.
it was a different time. Yeah.
Fucking damn.
We had a lot more lead back in the day.
I can see it now. We just walk out like, Sean Connery, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. Paul, how are you doing today? And then all of a sudden, like Lauren says, I'm doing good. And you just backhand her. What did you say? Like
Cult
That's
leader
fucking
makes the most
terrible.
money, but from being a follower is more fun. No. You're talking about church. Calm down. We're not.
yeah, chill the fuck out.
This is a different type of cult. Okay. There's no
Yeah.
monetary values, no praise.
yeah, everyone has to work for everything, damn it.
We're not gonna get together and sing songs unless it's Creed. Can you take me higher?
Oh
To
no.
a
Yeah,
place-
that's actually our anthem.
That's
Creed
our anthem,
Higher is our
yeah.
anthem. Sean Connery is gonna be like the logo head figure.
Oh, jeez.
And this is what's gonna happen, guys. Okay.
All right. We got the cult.
We got the cult. There it
Midsummer
is.
cult. I like it. Fuck. Well,
Oh wait, the League of Extraordinary Connerys.
I thought
We're
it was
all last name. All of our last names are now Connery. We're all Sean and we're all Connery. We are one with him. He is always looking over us.
1,000 Connerys under the sea.
That's a good one too. Oh no.
Well,
But then we'd have to move to Florida or somewhere with water. I don't know about that.
Montana has lakes.
That's
Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to Drunkscussions podcast. I'll be putting a link where you guys can sign up for the cult every Friday. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. God, what a fucking tangent the cult.
Wait, you know what? I say when it comes on for our next one down there when you're going live, we just change it to the Connery cult.
I like
Sean
it.
Connery
Yeah.
cult, and we just have Sean Connery's face just popping in behind it.
I should have you just holding the painting in front of you the entire time as you're talking.
No, you know, or your listener, if she follows us on here, she has to
Okay, so-
paint you, but like in a redesigned Pope outfit.
You know the Bert Kreisler painting when he was doing the cabin, where he was like,
Yes.
paint me like one of my French girls, and he's butt ass.
Are you
naked.
saying that we all have to do that? Like have Logan in the front, me, then you, and I'll just be sandwiched? I'll be the Bobby Lee. Is that what you're saying?
You're totally the Bobby Lee of the group, dude.
Oh, fuck off.
No doubt about it.
Just because when I laugh or I get stoned, my eyes squint, okay? Like,
Whoa,
chill
that
out.
was racist. I
Oh.
was just saying you're fucking weird, bud. And then Logan can definitely be the redheaded friend of
Oh,
Bobby
yeah.
Lee.
No, yeah.
I always
I thought he
forget his
was.
name.
I do too. When I thought when he was at that cabin, it was what's his name, the black comedian, fucking Rodney or whatever.
Oh, there was I don't know.
So
At
are we
the
gonna
end
do
of the
that? We
podcast.
have to do that painting then. We have to do that painting.
I think we should do that painting no matter what.
Okay. Well, with that being said, everyone, you should definitely follow us because we're starting a cult of Sean Connery and potentially moving to Montana. So all of our followers, tell everyone about this, and we are gonna make a TikTok on how to fund it.
The TikTok, I can already think of the intro.
I know.
So I started a cult and then just cut to the next scene.
We're gonna design this later, okay? Later, we're designing the logo of the cult of Sean Connery.
Paul's like, let's take the immediate first steps to actually bring it to life. Okay.
Hey, we could be like the people that did the birds aren't real, and it was all for satire and a joke, and it grows out of hand. Like I'm all for this actually.
Fox News pulls us on. So what made you think of joining a cult? Well, we were thinking of MAGA or Christians.
We were fucked up during a podcast, and we decided to make our own religion.
We were like, they can do it. We can do it too. Best part is, we respect Trump because he gave us the tax loophole from becoming a church.
Yeah, no shit. And then before. And the best thing is be like, better than some of the other ones
Paul,
out there.
Paul,
Be like,
Paul,
our
Paul.
leader's actually dead.
We didn't even think about it. We didn't think about it right. Tax
Why?
loopholes. We could register
Tax.
this cult as like a church, and it doesn't matter which state you live in.
We're genius. We have to do this.
Oh,
We're starting
my
a church.
God.
The church of Sean, the cult of Sean Connery.
I've already got the house here. Might as well just start it here. Fuck
Yeah, but
Florida's taxes.
fuck Florida, dude.
Yeah, I know, I get it. Anyways, we still
right.
gonna end this. With all that being said, peace.
Love you.
You gotta say peace.
Peace.
We always say it at the end.
I know we do. Don't yell at me, Dad.
I'm gonna yell at you, boy.
No, Daddy, no! All right, boys and girls, this was fun. And are we gaming?
All right, we could switch over to gaming. What are we thinking?
Let's switch to gaming.
Lethal heavy mods.
Is anyone even on right now?
I don't know.
Let's go to our. Are we staying in this and doing it, or are you streaming the gaming, or what are we doing?
If I stream the game, I'll pop back into this once I have everything up because it takes a second.
that's
to get
fine.
into it. All right, we'll
So,
be back. Maybe. I don't know.
bye.
Love you. Mwah.